I would agree with you, and I think a great many of Australians would agree with you indeed. How can you not want to investigate child sexual abuse? How can you not want to investigate where the many billions of dollars per annum, and we've seen estimates between 30 and $40 billion per annum, so every year flowing into various Aboriginal agencies and groups and corporations, which may well be fine, but why don't we know where that money is going? And why is that money not flowing into those Aboriginal communities where we see on the nightly news where they're not getting healthcare, they're not getting education, there's rampant sexual abuse. Where's that? I mean, that is almost as much money as the Australian Defence Force receives on an annual basis. So where's that money going, and why can't we know where taxpayer dollars is going, and why can't we then make a decision on, well, okay, it seems that it's not being appropriately used, this taxpayer dollars, and let's get it to the Aboriginal communities where it can make the most difference. So I think we're seeing a pattern here, David, of malfeasance, where this government is not protecting Australia. It's not doing the right thing by Australians, certainly not by Aboriginal Australians. Um, we've also seen, if we just switch back to the national security front, Solomon Islands, which is just off Australia's northeast coast, is certainly now well within China's orbit. Our I don't know where our aid is going in the Solomon Islands, but it is not, and whatever strategy Penny Wong has there has failed. You'll remember prior to the last election, Albo and Penny Wong said, well, the adults are in the room and we're going to get back in charge and we're going to do what Labor does in foreign policy, and they've done nothing. And in fact, they've made it worse, just like, we're talking about now on other social issues. It is a disaster, and it is not time for us. We don't have the luxury of being able to have a disastrous government right now.